those of you ordering your Ariens Sno-Thro online this season, this is how it's going to come shipped to your driveway, in the exact same crate that we boxed it up in at our Ariens Sno-Thro plant in Brillion, Wisconsin. And though we do include assembly instructions inside the box, we're going to take you through a step-by-step process of unboxing and assembling your new Ariens Deluxe Sno-Thro. So if you're ready, follow along and let's begin.
Cut the bands from around the Sno-Thro crate and open the box. Locate the discharge chute assembly and the setup guide in the envelope adhered to the chute bag. This setup guide is a pictorial, step-by-step instruction sheet showing the out-of-the-box assembly procedure. Review the setup guide to help you through the assembly process. Tear down the crate's walls by grabbing each side of the crate and pulling down. Remove all cardboard reinforcements and inserts. Remove the discharge chute assembly and the chute rotation rod and set aside. Remove the literature pack located around the lower handlebars of your Sno-Thro and review the material inside, including the operator's manual and the engine manual for your unit. After reviewing the operator's manual, refer back to your setup guide for assembly instructions. Start by loosening, but not removing, the handlebar hardware on both sides of the unit. Loosen, but do not remove the hardware where the upper and lower shift rods meet. Locate the shift lever in the dash panel and position it as directed in the setup guide. For this model, we're moving the shift lever in the position farthest to the left. Remove the plastic covering from around the dash panel and the packaging material from around the clutch levers and the hand grips. Both clutch levers will disengage and spring forward when the packaging material is removed. Cut and discard the cable tie securing the upper handlebar assembly to the shift arm. Position the upper and lower shift rods so they won't bind as you rotate the upper handlebar assembly into the operating position. Support the handlebar assembly as you tighten the hardware that secures the left and right sides of the upper handlebar assembly to the lower handlebars. I place the left hand grip on my shoulder to support the upper handlebar assembly while tightening the left hardware set. Ensure the handlebars are secure after tightening both hardware sets. Align the upper shift rod with the hardware through the lower shift rod and tighten the shift rod hardware. Remove, but do not discard, the hardware in the discharge chute pedestal mount. Position the discharge chute over the discharge opening in the housing and align the chute pedestal with the pedestal mount. Align the P-clamp around the chute cable with the upper hole in the chute pedestal and reinstall the hardware removed in the previous step, but finger tighten only. You want the chute to remain loose for now. Remove the tapping screw retaining the chute gear cover to the top of the chute pedestal and remove the gear cover. Then, with a needle nose pliers, remove the spring clip at the back of the gear through the chute pedestal, but do not discard. Insert the short end of the chute rotation rod through the hole in the dash panel, and then insert the long end of the rod through the chute gear. Align the holes at the front of the chute rod with the holes in the chute gear, and reinstall the spring clip removed in the previous step through these holes. Reinstall the chute gear cover to the top of the chute pedestal and secure with the original tapping screw. Ensure the chute deflector cable is routed as shown in the setup guide for your unit. Then, align the white mark on the chute cable with the top of the P-clamp secured to the top mounting position on the chute pedestal. Tighten the chute mounting hardware and ensure the P-clamp effectively secures the cable without being too tight. In this case, the P-clamp appeared tight around the cable, so I bent it slightly with a needle nose pliers to loosen its grip on the cable. Route the chute cable end through the P-clamp on the engine mount. ensure the P-clamp secures the cable effectively and adjust if necessary with a needle nose pliers. Position the chute deflector lever in its rearmost selection. Remove the hairpin and the bushing from the end of the chute deflector lever. Insert the cable anchor at the end of the chute cable into the cable bracket. Install the cable eyelet onto the deflector lever. Position the rubber boot against the cable anchor and secure the cable end with the bushing and hairpin removed earlier. Test the functionality of the chute deflector lever and the chute rotation rod. Remove the oil fill plug at the top of the auger gear case and check to see that oil is present. Gear case oil is a dark red color and should appear at the bottom of the fill plug. Then, reinstall the fill plug and tighten. If you don't see oil in the gear case, contact your nearest Ariens dealer before using your unit. Ensure the area behind the unit is free of obstructions. Then, push down on the handlebars and carefully move the unit off the pallet. Remove all plastic and any other remaining packaging material from the unit.
Now that you've finished assembling your brand new Ariens Deluxe, there are a few things you'll have to do before you actually start using it. The first is to read your operator's manual from cover to cover. Next, ensure that the controls function as they were designed. And third, adjust your skid shoes according to the instructions in the operator's manual. Finally, you will need to register your brand new product at errands.com/register. And now during the assembly process, if something didn't feel right, or if you have questions with anything, be sure to reach out to your local Ariens dealer. You can find one in your neighborhood at errands.com/dealers. If you like this video and want to see more content from Ariens, click on the Ariens icon in the lower right-hand corner of the video to subscribe to our YouTube channel.